Welcome to my video update on the development progress for the Steam VR simulation of the 1851 Great Exhibition. We enter the building via the main entrance and move towards the crystal fountain at the center of the building. Now we turn east along the nave until we reach the section devoted to Greece. As we enter the Greece section, we look up to the blue banner at the rear of the section. The text at the top translates roughly to, "Take courage, tomorrow will be better," an expression used to encourage hard work. The lower text translates roughly to, "A neighbor is hard to deal with when he competes for wealth, but rivalry is good for mortals." Given the location of the banner at the boundary between the Greece section and entry to the Ottoman tent, these may be a not-so-subtle reference to the Greek War of Independence from the Ottoman Empire, which ran from 1821 to 1829, just over 20 years before the Great Exhibition, and the fact the Greek economy had boomed in the intervening period. We now return to the nave and take the stairs to the gallery, behind the statue of Dr. Jenner. At the top of the stairs we pass the model of Gulliver in Lilliput, behind which we find an image of Chepstow Castle in Moonlight by Sarah Herbert. This image is created from pieces of tissue paper cut with scissors, and is mounted against the external wall to allow it to be backlit. The label below shows another new feature with this update. In the bottom left corner of the label is the reference of this piece in the Great Exhibition catalogue. In this case, Class 29, Item 301. All labels in the simulation have been updated to include the catalogue reference if the item appears in the catalogue. Those labels where no reference is included are for items which do not appear in the catalogue, but are known to have been at the exhibition because they appear in illustrations or photographs. We are now heading east along the gallery, until we reach the eastmost stairs. Descending these stairs, we come to 3 statues by F. Bianconi of Berlin, being copies of works by famous sculptors. The models here are of the originals which Bianconi copied: Shepherd Boy by Thorvaldsen, Paris by Canova, and Venus by Thorvaldsen. Returning to the nave we turn west passing the colossal lion until we come to the last addition for this update, a globe by K W Kummer of Berlin. The globe is 4 foot in diameter, and the surface is in relief intended for use by the blind. Don't forget the simulation can now be downloaded from Steam. It is free of charge, and always will be. Although best when used with a VR headset, if you don't have a headset it will also work in desktop mode, using your monitor keyboard and mouse.